nigga, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm letting it off. I don't like the way I'm living, but I still wanna live. It's like I'm asking for forgiveness for some shit that I did. I was young, I was only a kid. Everything that goes around comes around, but I say it is what it is. I trust nobody. It seems like everybody's a snitch. They be your own homies, trying to snatch food up your plate. They be watching every move that you make, trying to do what you do, and then get mad if they do it too late. I got stabbed twice, and I didn't even know I had beef. But most of the time I got a problem, it don't be because of me. They don't matter, they just know I'm a G. I ain't telling police shit. I know they don't talk about me. I'm usually the player, but why not being prayed? I almost died on the catching the case. Gary got a good look at my face. They ain't see me get stabbed, but this thing when the niggas got chased and ate that shit up. Boy, I could be going to jail, but I was this close to going to hell. I couldn't take that out. Nah, I'm not by no bitch ass nigga. When I die, I'll be a real killer.
War, and I'm still here. Yeah, I'm ready for war. Yeah, I'm still here. Yo, this is L Famous, living my life, not thinking about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share. It's dope content if you like it. Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. Now, we talking about different topics today. Yeah, man, different topics, man. New York City is off the wall today. New York City is off the wall, man. You heard? Yeah, man. Mad shootings, mad killings. You heard? Police shooting up the train station. Yeah, man. Police shooting up the train station, B. We gonna get in it today. We gonna get in it today. Word to my mother.
Nigga, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm letting it off. I don't like the way I'm living, but I still wanna live. It's like I'm asking for forgiveness for the things that I did. I was young, I was only a kid. Everything that goes around comes around,
but I say it is what it is. I trust nobody. They don't everybody's a snake. They be your own homies, try to back you over the plate.
They be watching every move that you make,
try to do what you do, and get mad when they do it too late. I didn't even know I had beef.
But most of the time I got a problem, it don't be
because of me.
It don't matter, niggas know I'm a G.
I don't tell the police shit. I hope they don't talk about me. Catching the case. They ain't see me get stabbed, but they seen when them niggas got chased, nigga. I take that L. When I die, be a real killer pulling the trigger, nigga. Yeah, I'm still here, nigga. And we still here. Now, it's crazy, man, what's going on right now. It's real crazy what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now in New York City, you know what I'm saying? In Brooklyn, Sutter Avenue, I think that's East New York, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Police doing their patrol, you heard? They witnessed a dude hop the train, you know what I'm saying? Dude hopped. Now look, they watched the dude hop the train, walk all the way up the stairs to the platform, you understand what I'm saying? Get around mad people, then they approached the dude, you heard? Then they said the dude pulled out a knife, you heard? They said the dude pulled out a knife and said he gonna kill him, man. They gotta show me all this on camera because they said they got it on the cop cameras, and they said they got it on the train station cameras. So they gotta show me all this on camera. Right now, all that I see is video footage of after the shooting, you heard? I ain't seen nothing of before the shooting, you heard? I ain't seen nothing of before the shooting. They said this dude pulled out a knife, talking about he gonna kill the officers, so they pulled out their guns and they started shooting. Guess what, y'all? These niggas brought a gun to a knife fight. Yeah, man. These cops that's trained to do what they supposed to do, they brought a knife to a gunfight. And I'm going to get deeper with it. Yeah, man. I'm going to get deeper with it. The dude hopped the train for $2.90. Yeah, $2.90. You heard? The train costs $2.90 right now. You heard? You know what I'm saying? When you go to the train, it's so hard to use the train, to get on the train right now. The train could be coming. You gonna miss the train because the Metro card machine don't take cash right now. Only taking coins. Who's running around with $3 or $4 of coins on them? You heard? So basically, you gonna miss the train for the MTA machines. And then most of the stations, mostly all the MTA machines, you heard, are broken. You heard? Them joints is broken, B. Because if them joints is only taking coins right now, yo, B, I got cash. I don't got a debit card. You know what I'm saying? Come on, B. 2 trains done went by. You heard? So a lot of people been hopping the train lately. A lot of people been going through the door lately. A lot of people been opening the door and holding the door for people lately. You know what I'm saying? It's people coming on the train with strollers, old people getting on, the train coming, and people was trying to catch that train because if they miss that train, who knows when the next train is coming? The MTA system is messed up right now. So, and we all know what's going on in New York City, what's going on around the United States right now. Homelessness, mental health. You heard? It's a lot of people with mental health problems riding the train right now. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? So most of these people that's hopping the train and living on the train and rolling on the train and doing all this crazy stuff on the train, they live on the train. They got mental health problems. They homeless, you heard? They don't got no family really out there. And the family they do got out there ain't rocking with them because they niggas no for that MO shit, so niggas ain't rocking with them. You heard? So niggas is on their own, you heard? So look, this dude get on the train. They say this dude pulled out a knife and threatened to kill these officers, these beat walkers, you heard? These niggas that's hopping out their car, because these niggas work in a regular precinct, but they hop out their car to go up in the train station to catch fare beaters, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Easy collars, you heard? And you got people out on the street doing crazy stuff, you understand what I'm saying? But them niggas gotta go up in the train station to catch easy collars, you heard? This is what Eric Adams got them doing, you heard? Run up in the train station, catch a couple easy collars, catch a couple of them bum dudes, homeless dudes, you know what I'm saying, pull them off the train, catch them hopping the train, you know what I'm saying, lock them up, get your collars like that, you know what I'm saying? Don't go out there to the crime world of BK, East New York, Brooklyn, where it's all going down at, and catch some real criminals, you heard? You know what I'm saying? But no, niggas gonna go up in the train station, catch some fare beaters, you heard? Now look, this dude go up there, he jumped the train style. These niggas come behind him, talking about he beat the fare and all that. They say he pulled out a knife, threatened their life. All of a sudden, the train is pulling in at the same time that all this is going on. These dudes don't got the right mentality for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Cops right now, only thing that they know is shoot. You heard? Shoot. Shoot first, ask question later. That's what they doing right now. I don't know who giving them niggas the authority. They've been doing it for years, but right now, everything with cameras and all that, I don't know how they getting away with a lot of murder that they doing. And they doing it. You heard? They beating dudes up, beating women up, shooting innocent people. Now look, this dude, they say this dude threatened them. They always saying somebody threatened their life, so they always able to use excessive force. Next thing you know, they going cowboys. They bucking crazy on a New York City train station. You heard? Guess what, y'all? Guess what? And it's two innocent people got hit. A man is laid out with nobody attending them. All they worried about is the dude that they arrested. They already shot him up, got him handcuffed, got him in a puddle of blood. They supposed to be attending to the other victims, but no, they on this man. This man is handcuffed in a puddle of blood, swarming for his life. The dude probably dead right now, you heard? Or he ain't critical. You understand what I'm saying? These niggas is on some cowboy shit with a dude with a knife. Talking about they deployed their taser, it didn't work. Deployed another taser, it didn't work. So they pulled out their gun and splattered the nigga. You heard? But when they splattered the nigga, they hitting two innocent bystanders. A man going to work, been working at his job for X amount of years, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what he got to do, you know what I'm saying? And they saying that the man might be brain dead right now. Brain dead. Yeah, brain dead. And then when they did the news conference for the police department to tell people what was going on and what happened, the first thing they said was the bravery of the police department and this and that and that and this, and we dealing with a criminal and this and that. Man, you was dealing with a fare evader. You heard? That dude wasn't no criminal. And if that dude did pull out a knife and say that he was going to kill y'all, it's obvious that he has mental health problems. So you wasn't dealing with no criminal. You were dealing with a mental patient. You heard? You know what I'm saying? And y'all went and shot up the whole train station because y'all dudes is assigned to do dumb work. You understand what I'm saying? Dumb work. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a dumb policy that they got where they let dudes hop the train, go all the way upstairs, and then they come behind you and they try to come behind you and get you for, they tell you, oh, just gonna write you for a summons. Then they call your name in and they, oh, you got a warrant and this and that. Oh, we gotta lock you up. Them niggas is the dirt, man. Them niggas can't get no other collars out there on the street, you heard? Them niggas can't get no other collars on the street. You know what I'm saying? All around America, police is doing dirty work. You heard? All around America, they doing dirty work. Especially in New York. New York is you could just tell that these police don't know what the hell they doing, B. They don't even know how to apprehend a dude. You heard? They don't even know how to lock a dude up. You know what I'm saying? The police that was in my era was way different than these police now. These dudes is scary, rookie, dick in the butt ass niggas, B. I'm keeping it real, man. You heard? You seeing 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them jumping on one dude, twisting his arm, punching him, throwing him in the headlock, kicking him, all kind of shit. Yeah, this is what the police is doing. And I'm sorry to report it, but this is what's going on, man. So just the other day, police went in the train station on some cowboy shit and shot up the train station for a dude that beat the fare for $2.90, B. You heard? A life is not even worth $2.90 out here, man. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. You heard? I don't trust the police. I don't rock with the police. You heard? You know what I'm saying? I can't stand them niggas, B. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is dirty, man. And what makes it bad, you can't even say that there's a good cop out there, even though there is good cops out there. But at the end of the day, you can't even say that because them niggas is lame, man. The shit that them niggas be doing, man. The shit that them niggas stand around for. They lie. They do everything under the sun, man. You heard? They lie every time, B. They lie on people's lives. That's the biggest corruption about police is that they lie. You heard? They lie on people to get people in trouble. You heard? Yeah. And then they can't even live with themselves when they doing shit off duty and killing their wives and bugging out and, they just crazy, man. Jumping on niggas. They big thing now is beating niggas up, jumping on niggas, beating niggas up. You heard? It's like they don't care if niggas is videotaping because they still doing what they want to do. So I'm just telling you, man, it's ugly out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your head on right because you're going to need it, B. You don't never know when the war going to start. You heard? The war going to start real soon, too. Because as you see, the next topic, they taking down everything, all the black men. You heard? Yeah. Anything that's black, got any type of money, any type of power, you heard? Any type of influence, you out of here, man. You out of here. Now look, P. Diddy just been arrested yesterday, you heard? By the feds, you heard? They arrested P. Diddy. Now let me tell you how I feel about P. Diddy. I made a video a couple of months ago about P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? But I grew up with P. Diddy in the era of P. Diddy, you understand what I'm saying? I feel that me and my era, we made P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really feel bad for P. Diddy right now. I think that, P. Diddy gonna hit a lot of karma right now with his life, a lot of negative things, a lot of bad things he did to people in years back in the days, to people up into today. And I think that he's gonna answer for that with all of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I hope he don't get no time because I never wish for a black man to get time for some shit that these niggas done came up with. You heard? These niggas done came up with all this story. Yeah. Half of this shit is not true. You heard? And then the other half is bull crap. You understand what I'm saying? People, it's just like what they did to R. Kelly. Like, come on, man, 20, 30 years of R. Kelly with all this good music, you know what I'm saying? Him being in the forefront of R&B and everything. Then out of nowhere, they just snatch his life from him. You heard? Snatch his life from him. They got that man sitting in a cell like how any one of us would have been. You heard? Yeah, man. They did the Mike Tyson to him. You heard? You know what I'm saying? They did the Mike Tyson to him. All the greats, you either get killed or you go to jail. Or you go to jail, then you get killed. You know what I'm saying? You see how they did my man Pop? You see how they did Mike Tyson? You know what I'm saying? So P. Diddy is no different. P. Diddy is no different. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't feel sorry for P. Diddy because P. Diddy, we made P. Diddy, man. We made that dude, man. Like, I remember when that dude was in college and he was running around looking goofy, you know what I'm saying? He got the he had the glasses. He looking like a little duck, you heard? Like no. And he looked like, you know, back in the days, it was all about drug dealing, gangster shit, and all that. So P. Diddy image he had that squeaky clean college image. He looked like a goofball, you heard? You understand? In his younger years, in the city college years, he looked like a goofy. You know what I'm saying? Then when he started, you know, he got kicked off his through Andre Harrell, kicked him to the curb. He started his own label. He started doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? And he never was really into style, you know what I'm saying, stylish. He didn't get stylish until he got around Mason them. But he was all about his money, you heard, and owning what he do and backing what he do. And I remember the early days of Craig Mack, Biggie and them niggas in the tunnel, you heard, him shopping them niggas around. Them niggas came up to Rucker, they gave niggas the Biggie song, and then on the other side was Craig Mack, and you know, they was giving out free, that's when they was giving out free CDs and free CDs and all that. I think it was CDs back then, or cassette tapes. They was giving out free cassette tapes, or CDs just came out. And when you go to the parties, like the hip latest parties and all that, they have somebody out there giving them out, you heard? So that was the first time how you'll be hearing the new stuff before it even came out, even before the radio started playing it, because the radio only started playing it after the DJs started playing it, you heard? It was about money. You know how this shit go, and it's still about money. And we helped P. Diddy come up. We bought into that image, that Biggie, that Craig Mack, you heard, that Total, that bad boy image. You heard? He was bringing New York back because everything was about the West Coast. Snoop Dogg and them, the Dog Pound, you know what I'm saying? Gin and Juice and all that. Nothing could top, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Dre and them dudes out there musically, because they was, not only they was breaking charts with selling sales, but they was breaking charts by being played. Everybody was playing that shit because that was the most gangster shit out right now. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre and them niggas was coming with that shit. Then you had Wu-Tang and them niggas, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Then you had Nas, you heard, from New York. So New York was coming back strong. You had Wu-Tang, you had Nas, you had Mobb Deep, then you had Biggie and Craig Mack and them, you heard? Followed by AZ and all these other dudes that helped bring the usher the 90s, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Now look, you got Little Sean interviews on right now. You got all type of things. So that whole 90 vibe is being talked about right now. The time that I'm talking about is being talked about on the internet right now through interviews. Y'all hearing stories about what was going on in the 90s. What happened with Tupac? What happened with Biggie? What happened with Haitian Jack? What happened with Jimmy Henchman? What happened with Puff? What happened with this dude, that dude? You heard? Suge, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody talking about that 90s because that was the heat. That was the era. You know what I'm saying? That was my era. You know what I'm saying? So we helped the nigga Puff get on top. So now I went to jail. The time I was in jail, the 7 years I was in jail, Bad Boy went to the top. He fulfilled his contract, got his $100 million deal, got his $100 million, you heard? From Bad Boy. He had a 10-year contract with Bad Boy. He had to make Bad Boy a successful record company for 10 years to get $100 million. You heard? And he got it. Clive Davis gave him his $100 million. Then he was on top of the world, running around doing this, running around with celebrities, dating Jennifer Lopez, dating Cassie, dating this person, dating that person, Kim Porter, his baby mother. You heard? His child's mother. And he living life. He living life. P. Diddy style. P. Diddy style. Is he repping New York? Once in a while he come through, he rep New York, but he don't really rep New York. He don't do shit for New York. P. Diddy ain't do nothing for New York. When he used to throw parties, when he used to do walk-ins, yo, them niggas used to charge mad niggas at the door. You heard? Just cause P. Diddy popping up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, P. Diddy popping up, them niggas is charging 200 at the door. Or you can't get in unless you going in with bottles, you heard? It was times we going in spirit. This nigga P. Diddy, he go in spirit. He go in there, he get the party all hype and shit. Then he start telling niggas to throw money in the air. He not throwing no money in the air. This nigga the richest nigga in the building. This nigga just got the bag for coming in spirit that night. You think this nigga start throw some money in the air and then hyping niggas up, hyping all the drug dealers, hyping all the niggas with money up to throw money in the air? This nigga hyping niggas up to throw money in the air. He not throwing no money in the air. And guess what start happening, y'all? Niggas started throwing money in the air. Niggas that was in bottle service and sections and all that, and niggas that was in the dance floor, and niggas that was hype and all that. Guess what them niggas started doing? Niggas started throwing money in the air. They started going in their pocket, throwing their money in the air. Word to my mother, I'm looking at niggas like they fools, you heard? I'm like, these niggas, this nigga P. Diddy got niggas throwing money in the air, and this nigga ain't even throwing no money in the air. Them niggas, what Dame Dash be calling niggas? Culture vultures? When P. Diddy's a culture vulture. And it don't matter that he black or not. That nigga's a culture vulture, B. You heard? That nigga's a culture vulture, B. You know what I'm saying? So basically, with them niggas taking the black man down for all these souped up charges that they got coming up with, talking about they done raided the mansion and now they got an indictment and all that. Believe it, half of what you hear and half of what you see, man. I don't believe nothing that the government put out, man, because the government be lying on niggas, be doing all kind of shit to niggas, be, just to get niggas, be. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a plan to take all successful black people down, period. So basically, that's why I'm not really all into it, what they saying, the allegations of what they saying about P. Diddy and none. I'm not getting into none of that because I don't care about none of that. All them people was grown and none of them people was children, so I don't want to hear about it, you heard? Them people was grown, they was fucking and sucking, doing what they wanted to do on camera, and they knew what it was, and that's it. All that sex trafficking, them lies and all that shit, and them they trying to get niggas for, I don't see it happening. You heard? Now them niggas taking this empire and bringing them down, making them like us, it might happen. You heard? Because that's what they all about. They want to take the boy power. They want to take the boy money. They want to take the boy resources. And they want that. You remember the movie Brewster's Million? Remember the movie Brewster's Million? Yeah, well, that's the story that they want all black people to do. They want black people to make it, to get big, to have all this money. You heard, spin it up in 30 days, spin it up in 2 years, spin it up in 3 years, and the next thing you know, Brewster Million, they give you your old suit back and send you back where you belong. You heard? But a lot of niggas don't want to go back to the hood, so they do everything, cry, beg, hold on to the cracker's leg, do whatever they got to do, deceive the people, stir the people the wrong way, whatever they got to do, you heard, to stay with the mansions, stay part at them parties, stay with them cars, stay living them life, flying around on them planes, jets, you know what I'm saying, shaking shoulders, moving shoulders with them stars and celebrities, you heard? That's what they want to do, man. They whole life, man. They want to go 60, 70 years of living their life big and over niggas, man. You heard? So I really don't feel sorry for P. Diddy. I'm not hating on that man. That man made all that millions, almost a billion or whatever. That man ain't do shit, B. That boy ain't do shit for our community, B. That boy ain't come back to New York and do nothing, nigga. Anytime he came back to New York, he came back to New York to get a bag, nigga. You heard? To get a bag. That nigga, I ain't never hear that nigga throwing no free concerts, nothing, B. I never heard that nigga turn out African Day Parade. They just had the African Day Parade down there. Now, he probably was out there now because he going through this madness. He knew the feds was going to pick him up because I'm pretty sure his lawyers told him, you know, you got to come to New York right now, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, you're about to get locked up. The indictment about to drop. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I want that man to do any time? Hell no. P. Diddy should not be doing no time. But hey, this is America, and look at what they've been doing to Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, The list go on and on, you heard? Anybody black prominent that we've been knowing for 20 or 30 years, coming up under or listening to or knowing of doing something good, taking care of themselves, getting to that bag, being talented, doing what they gotta do. Word of my mother, they done took them dudes off the map, got them dudes as rapists, all that. And I'm gonna tell y'all where all this rape shit come with black people. Black people is the least people for all that shit. And now they trying to make it look, put us out there like we be raping niggas and doing all. They've been doing this shit for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Because they know that a lot of other races hold that rape card, you heard? And they hold that sexual card, you know what I'm saying? Now, black people go through that shit just like any other race, but that shit is more in other races than it was in black people. And then all of a sudden they just start brandishing us on TV and through the court system as being rapists and all that to try to take it off of them. And them niggas is the ones kidnapping women out there. They've been since the beginning of time. They've been finding women dead, killed in them woods out there, man. And I'm talking about white women. You heard? From the beginning of time. As I talk, some white sicko is doing that shit right now. Following a woman, killing a woman, and dumping her body somewhere. You heard? And he gonna get away with the shit for 35 years. And then we ain't gonna find out about it or know about the story until we watch it on A&E. They gonna give it to us as entertainment by selling it to us through cable. Yeah, they gonna give it to us through entertainment by selling it to us through cable, B. That's my word, man. You heard? Just like they've been selling us our own criminal activity for the last 20 years. Because we only had one criminal show on TV 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And that was Cops. You heard? That was Cops. You heard? The most famous police show on TV. That's all we had. Now, what we got? You got the First 48. You got Cops. Cops Reloaded. Cops 2.2. Cops 3.3. You got lockup, 60-day lockup. You got this. They even got hidden cameras in the jail now with lockup, 60-day lockup. In jail, they know what's going on now. Now it's all on camera. They got informants going in there with cameras and voice recorders, and they getting everything down now. And they giving it to the public. They giving it to us as entertainment now. Whereas 30 years ago, them crackers didn't want they didn't want to hear about a criminal. You heard? That's why we only had one show, Cops, on TV. But now everything is about a criminal. They making their money off the backs of criminals. You heard? You heard? And they've been doing it. They've been doing it. They've been building jails, hiring police, all that shit, and they don't need it because they don't do the job that they fit to do at hand. Word of mother, man. So it's ugly out here, man. You heard? So P. Diddy, man, I feel sorry for you, but that's it for you, man. You're going, man. You had your run. You ain't do nothing for the people, man. You ain't do nothing for the people. I hung out with you. I seen how cheap you was. I hung out with you and Cassie and all that. I see how cheap you is, B. You ain't even do nothing for your security, B. Yeah, man, your security. I was hanging with your security out of Harlem. You heard? And you ain't even do nothing for your security out of Harlem. At the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, when you threw the last party on the last day of the fight, you threw the party in the Tropicana. You heard? $500 to get in or bottle service. We bum rushed the door with you behind. We saw you and Cassie. They let you and Cassie in, and you said you picked. They only let like 4 or 5 of your security in, and you left all your people outside. But we bum rushed the door when that nigga opened up the door again to let some of your people in, and we bum rushed in. And he was like, hey, where y'all going? We was like, man, get out of here, man. We from New York, nigga. We been doing this shit all day out here in Vegas. Bum rushing shit, going in shit with our hats. He was like, yo, you can't have that. Man, get out of here, man. Fuck out of here. This is a $60 hat, nigga. You heard? I'm not putting no hat in the box, nigga. I'm wearing my hat. B, my hat match my outfit. So we was bum rushing all that shit out there, you heard? We wound up bum rushing that party for $500 a man, and we ain't pay a dime. And we was in there with Diddy and Cassie and all of them. I'm talking about with them, you heard? And then the lady that was doing the spot, the promoter lady that was doing the Tropicana for Puff that night, she came up to Puff and she came up to his security and she was like, y'all got one bottle of Ciroc, and she told the nigga that give the bottles, bring out one big bottle of Ciroc. Nigga Puff only had one big bottle of Ciroc for his team. You heard? I seen his security niggas, cause they had their girls and their wives and all they baby mothers and all that there. So I seen them dudes individually buying bottles and doing them. You heard? They wasn't even counting on that man, on what that man sent out for that complimentary bottle. That cause it's his party that night. Shit was off the wall in there, you heard? But at the end of the day, this nigga Puff only had one bottle of Ciroc, and this is when he first came out promoting Ciroc. You heard? He was supposed to have the whole VIP with Ciroc. We was in a special section. Nobody was in our section. Nobody. We could go to any other section, but nobody was in our section. You heard? So, like I said, I hung out with the nigga Puff, nigga mad cheap, nigga petty, nigga left niggas, he leave his own team out. He all about himself, you heard? Cassie was mad quiet. She ain't say a word, you heard? I was on stage with them and all that, you heard? Mad Stars was on stage around Puff around that time. You heard? I think Alicia Keys, Swiss Beats and them was there. I think it was mad people on the stage I was with. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I see how that life is. You heard them dudes with all that money, them niggas be suckers, B. Like that nigga Shaq, he came in spirit one night. I think he brought, this is when he was playing for Miami, he brought this nigga with him. What's the nigga that he played in Miami with? That's married to the actress chick. He brought that nigga through. That was my nigga too. That nigga Shaq came in, smelled all the weed smoke, turned right around and walked out the club. You heard? Shaq is a cheap nigga. All them niggas with money, them niggas is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Especially them entertainers that was around in the 90s. Them niggas is dumb cheap, B. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, your house could be on fire. Them niggas ain't gonna do, them niggas won't even call a fire department, B. Keeping it real, B. So that's why I don't believe in all them stars like that, because them niggas ain't coming back, them niggas ain't doing nothing for you. They can't do nothing for you. If you really come down to 10 years later, 20 years later, you find out them niggas ain't really had no money. They was getting raped. You heard them niggas start complaining, talking about, yo, this and that and this. And man, so that entertainment world is crazy, nigga. So, you know, they locking Puff up for all the shit that he was doing in the last 30 years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas went down. Fuck, Sean did 10 years. Black Rob did time. Black Rob died. G-Dep did time. Total in the garbage. Faith smoking crack and all that, looking bad out there. Like, come on, B. Yo, that nigga, everybody from Bad Boy went down, B. Craig Mack died. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, damn, B. Mace had to leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, B. Mace is the only one that's successful right now, you heard? With Cameron and what they doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ugly out here, man. That nigga Puff, man. Damn, man. And then that nigga Jay-Z, nigga, he next, nigga. Yeah, nigga, that nigga next.